Hey friends, welcome back. Woodley here. Spring is coming, and I want to share with you a few things that I am looking forward to doing and get your input on those ideas. Right now, we've got a little bit of snow that's coming down, but this is just the last remnants of winter trying to hold on. The sun's been out. It's warming up this week. And so the first thing that we have on deck here is right behind me, you're going to see our platform that this is covered with a tarp, and I built this last year, and this is going to house our canvas wall tent. So I'm going to show you the process of setting up that canvas wall tent and how we do that. I'm going to be adding some things to it this year to help with it, and I'm also on the look for a wood stove that I can put in there. I had not done that previously, concerned about our kids and not wanting them to get too close to it, but I have come up with a solution for how to protect against that. And so I'm on the hunt. I'm looking for one of those because I think it's going to allow us a lot more use of it. We'll be able to come up here when it's colder and know that we're going to be warm. So that's number one, is to get that set up. That'll be fun. Number two is right behind me here. We've got a peach tree and I've got two apple trees. And the problem is that this spot right behind me is where our driveway is going through. And so I need to transplant these trees. We're going into year 3, and it's a little bit of a process. Obviously, we still have snow on the ground, so that's not going to work right now. But like I said, I'm anticipating within a week, we're going to be able to do that. And this is going to be one of the early items that needs to happen with the house project, so that because the driveway is going to be one of the first things that we have going on here. In addition to that, for the house stuff, we are working. I've got an engineer, as soon as the snow's melted, who's going to be coming up. We're going to be doing a perk test, and hopefully I'll get to be able to show you that. And a perk test tests your soil to see how much water can infiltrate it, and that is going to factor into our design of the septic system that we have to put in. So he's going to come up with a little mini excavator. We're going to do that perk test there. Working with finding a well company to drill the well. Already have a location kind of scouted out for that with this, and we are hopefully going to be able to move forward with the bank this week. As I mentioned in the last video, we've made an adjustment to split it up into separate phases. So for the first construction phase, taking out the walkout basement, and as a result of that, we need that new estimate. So we're waiting on those things to come through. We are working on a lot of the design decisions, trying to get things lined up on our end, planning out our kitchen. That's been fun. And probably some other things that I'm not remembering right now. So I wanted just to give you kind of a glimpse of that, give you a little anticipation of what to look for, what's coming. The other thing that I'm working on as well is I've got some old oil tanks in my basement that I've been working on removing those from where we live now, because they haven't been used for 20 years. And I'm going to use one of them at least to create a thing to do some biochar. And so if you are not familiar with biochar, it's a method of creating a product to use in gardening to get a lot of mineralization in the soil. And so I've got some thoughts with that. It involves burning a bunch of stuff, as you might imagine. And to end the list off, there's just unlimited, not really, but that's what it seems like, unlimited amount of fallen over trees and dead trees and stuff like that needs to be cleaned up. So no end to the things that we have to work on and the fun we have to share with you. So even though it's snowing right now, don't worry, spring is coming soon, and we're going to bring you along to show you these projects. let me know which one you're looking forward to see down in the comments. Which one of those is of most interest to you, and what kind of questions you have about it. All right, thanks. Have a good one.